Before we begin this episode, I want to dedicate this moment to the families and youth impacted by Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. The Life in Between Meetings podcast is proud to share the Jamrock JumpBall initiative, which supports the P.H.A.S.E youth basketball program in Jamaica. The goal is to help over 300 displaced kids rebuild their lives through sport, structure, and hope. Led by Houston Rockets' Tari Eason, every dollar raised goes directly towards restoring resources, rebuilding environments, and keeping basketball as a source of hope and possibility. There are multiple sponsorship levels from $1,500 to $20,000, each offering meaningful experiences, signed memorabilia, game tickets, and recognition, all while making a real impact. If you're looking for a way to give back and stand with Jamaica during this recovery, this is it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting Hurricane Melissa relief. Stay tuned for the episode. Today's episode is a very special one. I'm joined by my best friend, Nina. She is a brand new mom, and right now she, her husband, and her newborn are living in Jamaica away from their close family. They experienced Hurricane Melissa firsthand, and in this conversation, she shares honest, practical tips on how she's surviving early motherhood and finding strength in the middle of uncertainty. This episode is real, it's raw, and it's for every mom figuring out things as she goes. Hey sis, welcome to Life in Between Meetings, a safe space for real talk about motherhood, work, and the seasons we don't always talk about, but we need to talk about more. Today's a very special episode. We're here with my bestie. Nina, say hi.
Hello.
And we are talking about being a new mama, navigating motherhood, entrepreneurship, all while living away from her community. It's going to be an honest, lighthearted conversation, and we're going to just be figuring it out in real time. Sounds good? Are you excited, Nina?
Everything I dreamed it would be.
I know. She's so happy to be here. First of all, you look absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you explain to the people that are listening what you have on?
Khadijah, please. I want an H&M t-shirt and a hat I bought from Amazon.
Period. Nina's always been a natural beauty. She doesn't need to do all the extra painting that I have to do. She's just naturally gorgeous. Can you tell us one small win from this week? Even if it's just like getting ready. Not the phone.
My sister-in-law is calling. One more time, hit me with it.
Can you give us a small win this week?
I think a small win is starting to declutter my house, and I got a new washing machine, so hitting that home, really putting it to good use.
That's a big win. That's not a small win. Decluttering the house. I have to declutter my house, and I haven't even started. It looks cute, this little square, but that's about it. Everything else is absolute chaos. What's been your favorite thing about being a new mom so far?
My favorite thing about being a new mom, I think the baby itself. She's just so cute.
She is very cute.
And snuggly, and I'm the only person that she really wants to be with, and the way she looks at other people, back up. Or if I'm holding her and people are engaging with her, she's like, I'm safe, so now I can engage with you. But I think her little personality is probably the best part.
No, those were the best times when Kara was really obsessed with me, because it's making your best friend that you don't have to force to be your best friend. They just want to be all up under you. They want to smell you.
All the time. She's happy to be here, you know?
She is obsessed with her mama. Shouts out to you, girl. We love you. She's also my son's wife, just in case anyone's wondering. So you're in a new country. It's a new season, a new role. How would you describe this season in one word? If you had to give it a word, what word would it be?
I have a lot of unknown. We were living here before I got pregnant. I knew what the vibes were going to be like.
Right.
Going through a hurricane with a 5-month-old, a category 5 with a 5-month-old, is not on my bingo card for 2025. But it's chaotic and there's a lot of uncertainty, but I just, what a time to be alive. Just go with the flow.
Could you guys imagine, the people that are listening can't see the beauty, but could you imagine having a chaotic life and looking like her? So annoying. What surprised you most about becoming a mom?
How detailed can it get? I just want to say nobody really prepared me for breastfeeding.
That's one of the questions. What did no one prepare you for?
No, mix those two into one. The
Yeah.
breastfeeding has been a journey. How far things can stretch has really been a surprise to
Wait,
me.
what do you mean? Oh, your breasts.
How far they can stretch, especially when you have a baby who has, I don't know if she has FOMO or she's just nosy. Every sound, I have to make sure the phone is off, the computer is off, the TV is off. My husband's gonna come in the room because the quickness in which that head will snap.
There goes your nipple.
There it goes, and it stretches. It goes like Elastoman.
I feel like that is a stage of breastfeeding. It doesn't start off that way. They start off very much obsessed with the breast. First of all, they can't even find it. They're like,
It's a lot of bobbing and weaving, and they don't really move. They don't have really all their motor skills yet. And people say that the newborn stage is the hardest. No, it's not. She didn't move. She was just like this little blob of human DNA next to me and wanted to eat and sleep. That's not hard.
you definitely feel like the last season you went through was easier. Like that, it's a constant. Wow, it was easier then, and I didn't know it, but now I'm drowning. What's one thing you didn't realize you'd miss as much as you do? And it's okay to say me. Don't think so hard.
I don't know. I think maybe just the freedom to be able to just get up and whenever I wanted.
Take a pee.
Take a shower without, is she gonna wake up? Or maybe I should just put her in the little cradle thing and put her. That's what I had to do in the beginning because my husband left, had to go for work. I think, I don't know, 4 weeks or something like that. And in order for me to shower, because I'm like, what if she rolls over and she dies? Mind you, she's 4 weeks old. She's not rolling anywhere. I had to put her in this lounger and put her in the bathroom. So I just like peek out and she's like,
you good?
You alive? And
she's like, once you keep peeking, I'm great. Once I know that you're there, I'm all good. So this is the juicy bits. We're going to play a game. I'm going to give you some scenarios, some new mom. I love a game. Things that I've heard from new moms. And I want your honest opinion and feedback.
I said, that's how God made me.
Almost to a fault. Okay, so someone just had a baby and they realize that their circle is looking very different now. Is this normal or is this a red flag?
So I think it's normal, especially when you're pregnant, you feel like there's all these people around you, and then once you actually have the baby, people start to taper off because babies aren't for everybody. And I think it's very normal. It may come as a surprise to you. Wow, I thought this friend would be around more. I thought they would be more helpful, but I think it's just discernment. That's something you just have to roll with the punches. Not all of your friends are going to be auntie and uncles to your kids, or they just want to be your friend.
But you wouldn't see them as a bad friend.
No, I don't want to see this. Because if I think about myself truly, let's push back to when my sister had her first. I was not a baby person. I took that as a time everybody is focused on her and the baby, so I can go and live my life. Mind you, I was 18 at the time, or 19 at the time. So I wasn't super hands-on auntie. It wasn't until she had a breakdown, but Nina doesn't like the baby. And I'm like, I gotta lock in. So some people, they're just not in a season in their life where it's like they know how to be a part of the chaos with a child. And that's okay. If they're saying really weird things about, I'm gonna come and the baby's gonna be there, really direct things, then maybe that's a bit of a red flag for that friend. Like I said, not all friends are in a season of life where they want to give to that child as much as you do.
You're so mature.
Can you just say, cut everybody off?
Cut him off. Cut him off. The moment he came into my life, I'm Khadijah and my son. So it's like if your favorite meal comes with an extra side now, you either get the meal or you don't get the meal. And that's how I feel about it.
You can always ask, I don't want onions on my burger.
The onions are coming. I don't think that my son has to be around every single time we hang out, or I have to bring him up in conversation every single time. But if you are not showing an interest in my child, to me, that's a red flag. But
I just, based off of myself, I can't put that expectation on other people. So that person is ready.
And that's why you're here.
You can't force them to be somebody that they're not. If they are not in your child, if they ask, oh, how's Kyra? And that's the gist of it, great. You acknowledge that his existence. But you don't have to be auntie and uncle. And I think that's where we feel like all of your friends will transition into this new role with you. I am now a mom. You are now an auntie and uncle, and that's not necessarily fair to them either.
Wow.
You just said, couldn't be me.
And this is why we're best friends. And this is also why I married my husband. Nina, my best friend, is very much like my husband.
That's my
Andrew would say the same thing. He's very
Andrew's like,
practical.
who cares?
And I'm also very much like her husband. So I feel like
We
Wayne,
essentially married each other.
we married each other. I feel like Wayne would agree with me. He'd be like, cut them off.
Look at my daughter. Look how beautiful she is.
She's amazing.
But I'm also the type of person, because I'm super private, even feeling like sharing her, I'm just at a place now where she has her blood aunties and uncles and people who love her ride or die, and that's great. But I don't need any extra people floating around trying to kiss on my baby, hug on my baby. Not too much.
Not you immediately thinking about germs.
Absolutely.
A new mom feels lonely, but she doesn't want to bother people. What would you tell her?
I can relate. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, asking for help and asking for people to be around is that's not a natural thing for me. And I also have very pushy people in my life that I don't have to do that. One of them's off the goal right here.
The mom listening or watching, and she's like, I'm alone, I'm a new mom, I have this baby, I feel like I'm by myself. And maybe she's in a similar situation. For me, I was home so I could go to an early on or whatever and find community. Maybe she's in a remote area or whatever, she doesn't have her community around her. What advice would you give her?
Honestly, I'm still figuring it out because, like you said, I'm away from all of my close family. It's very different, your extended family versus people that you spent every day with, you've helped raise their kids, and now you want to share in that. That's still a new season that I'm navigating. There are weekends where my husband has to go for one of our programs, and I'm completely alone with the baby. And it's just we're not even in the house, I lit up. There's no So I think maybe extending yourself to your extended family, maybe not everybody, find the one or two, or a lot of FaceTime calls.
A lot of FaceTimes. Thank God for it. It has its pros and its cons. Should moms lower their expectations for community in the newborn stage, or should they actively build it?
I think you should actively build it. Especially with babies, people are like, I'm gonna see what you're gonna let me do. How close do you want me to your new bubble? And I think if you don't open it up, then you're gonna find yourself alone because, especially for me, I'm not gonna push myself onto somebody's child. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna keep offering, hey, do you wanna go do this? Do you wanna go do that? And I think by extending that invitation, it's been 3-4 times and they're not coming around, then you can set your expectation based on that.
Cut them off.
Khadijah runs a tight ship, as you know.
I really do. That's why it's just you and me.
That's a lie. It's not just me and you.
I do have
more friends than she likes to admit.
I do have, I'll be honest.
Like me, her, and maybe one or two other people who are like my family.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I do have a good community that I'm building, but at the same time, when it comes to like the poop hits the fan, best believe I'm calling 911, Nina, right away. Just the other day, someone was getting under my skin. She still doesn't know what happened because I'm busy.
I've been texting you all day. Drop it. Let me hear it.
I can't just say it over text. It has to be a phone call because she has to look me in my eye and give me the advice that I need to hear. You're wrong. You're right. So that would be my advice is hopefully you have that one person in your life that you could just go to and test them with a little information and see if they give you the feedback that you think is helpful or if you could trust them. Just test the boundaries. What's one thing you swore you'd never do as a mom that you do now?
I don't think I have one yet.
Good.
I don't think I have one yet. I never said, no, I'm never going to do screen time. She's going to have screen time. I'm always watching something. So we're going to be watching something together. So I can't say no to screen time. I tried in the beginning where I would turn her head away. And she
said, girl,
please. You know what? Let me enjoy with me, actually. No, there's a show. So through the hurricane, before we lost power, my husband and I were watching this TV show called P.H.A.S.E, right? And I didn't realize she was even paying attention. Anytime the theme song plays, she whips her head. I'm like, oh, you're paying attention. So she's
like, my show is on.
My show is on. That's the only part of the show that she pays attention to.
I'm dead. Sleep when the baby sleeps, is that real advice or is it a scam?
That's a scam.
It's a scam. I agree.
Because when are you gonna shower? When are you gonna eat? When are you gonna fold laundry?
When the baby
I can
sleeps.
do all of these things while she's awake.
When he was falling asleep, then when he would take his naps and whatever, the way I'd be running around here like a headless chicken, the last thing I was doing was sleeping. Because every time I slept, when the sleep got good, he'd wake up. So what's the point?
But I think I have a Velcro baby. And for the longest time, we were doing contact naps. The moment her foot touched a cushion, she's like, where do you
Hello?
She's now starting. I can put her on the bed and she can nap, and I get a good 30 minutes to go do something.
Wow.
It's very few and far between. She's a contact napper.
It's an experience that you only understand once you have it. And I will say that our friendship is not yet really changed a ton since you had her, but it has changed a little bit. I feel like your understanding of me has increased and my understanding of you has increased. Yeah. Because it's just getting to see you in a different light and you getting to understand a little bit of like, yeah, the last game. This or that. Asking for help or figuring it out yourself. Be honest.
Doing it myself.
Exactly. Staying home or getting out of the house.
Staying home.
Group chats or one safe person.
One safe person.
Really?
Do you see where this is heading? A group chat? In my line of work, if I show you my phone, the way my husband adds me to group chats, I have 100 group chats, and I'm not as active in them. Some of them are where I don't need to say one or two things, but I think group chats it's a recipe for disaster.
Nina said, don't add me to no more group chats, honey. Video calls or voice notes?
Video calls.
Quiet support or practical help?
What's quiet support? I got you from over here. Practical support.
Practical help?
Why do I
don't know why I thought you would say quiet.
No. That's like when people say, oh, I'm going to come over and hold the baby. I don't need you to hold the baby. I need you to wash the dishes. Pull some clips. Make me a meal. I'm hungry. What? Don't come hold the baby. I'm already doing that.
We're going to close off with anything you want to say to your future self looking back on this season. What do you want to say to your future self?
Oh, I knew you could do it. I want to thank me for believing in me. All that stuff Snoop Dogg said. No, I think things happen in their season, and don't react while they're happening. Just stay steadfast, stay in prayer, just one step at a time. So I don't know where I got this from, but I keep saying it with Wayne, and we're like, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time. I'm in the future of your experience. Yeah. I would agree. And I can't believe we didn't talk about the Lord this whole episode, honey. But that's one piece of advice for a mom who doesn't have community. Call on the Lord, honey.
Get into that Bible.
Get into your word.
Some praise music. It'll get you about day, I promise you.
Absolutely. Get into your word. Well, thank you, Nina, for coming on the podcast. I know you're very busy. I heard our girl a couple times. She was like, hey.
She's like, where's mama?
When is she coming back?
I
did.
She's like, this is getting outrageous. You keep putting
It really is. She's like, it's been too long. So if this conversation resonated with you, just know you're not alone. We have more real, honest conversations like this here on Life in Between Meetings. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And if you're listening on your favorite streaming platform, be sure to follow this podcast and join the community so you never miss a new upload. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Bye, girl. I'm going to call you later.